chair sequence. We spend so much time at our desk, so why don't we just work out and do exercises at our desk? I will turn my chair so you can see my back. We will begin with warming up our spine. You will glide your shoulders back, press your chest forward, and then you will glide your hands forward around your back. 3 more breaths. Inhale, open your shoulders back, and exhale. Last 2. And last 1. And now we're going to separate our heels, our feet are parallel. We're going to lift and we're going to bring ourselves back down. We're going to lift and then bring ourselves back down. So we want to do 10 to 15. And hopefully your chair is sturdy, just like my chair. These exercises are not going to work if you have one of those office chairs on those little roller thingies that move and shift a lot. Let's do 5 more. Our last 5, let's lift our heels off the floor. Lift your heels, lower your heels, bring your hips down. Heels up, heels down. So we're adding calf raises. Last 2. And last 1. Excellent. Now we're going to work our glutes, and I will start with the easier variation. You will place your forearms on the back of the chair. You will keep your heels below your hips. Your forehead will come to your forearms, and you're going to lift your right heel, your left heel. Keep your toes pointed down to the floor. So this was our easier variation, and the more challenging variation is you will place your hands underneath the shoulders, and then you will extend your right arm, left heel, your left arm, right heel. Your wrist is facing up. Do your best, keeping your knees straight. Strengthening our shoulders, strengthening our back, strengthening our hips. We have last 8. And we have last 4, 3, last 2, and last 1. Let's return back to standing position. And from here, you will position the chair, side of the chair in front of your hip. You're going to lean to the side, holding on the chair, and then you will bring yourself down. Lean to the side, lift your heel, and then lower. Again, somewhere between 10 to 15 reps. You might feel side of your body, or you might feel side of your hip. Doing your best, keeping both knees straight, as if your body is moving in between two panes of glass. Chest up, chin up, your straightest, your longest back. We'll do about 5 more. And of course, you could do this exercise with a weight. Some maybe 3-pound or 5-pound weight. And last one. Change. And now we're going to switch. Opposite side, placing your palm. Side of the chair is in line with your hip. You're going to lean to the side, extend your toe, and then lower. Chest up, chin up. Your own pace. We're halfway through, more than halfway. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. And now, bring your hips quite close to the chair. Bring your hands on top of the back of the chair. We're going to do back lunges. You're going to bring your right foot back, bend your knee, lower, and lift. So you can have your lunge kind of gentler, where your knees are bending just slightly, or you can take wider step. You can make your lunge deeper, where your knee is coming quite close to the floor. Your knee does not have to touch the floor. Your own tempo. Try to keep your shoulders over your hips. Sometimes our shoulders want to lean forward, and that's okay, as long as you are consistent on right and left side. Heart rate is lifting. Maybe beginning to feel your quadriceps. Both knees are bending equally. Don't let one leg do all the work. Sometimes our front knee likes to bend more than our back knee, and we want to work both legs equally. How about last 4? All right. And now, second set. I like to do multiple sets of the same exercise. Feet are parallel. You're going to lift and then lower into your chair. Maybe adding that calf raise. And you can gently gaze down, make sure your chair is there. where would it go, right? Your own pace. Finding that challenge where it's noticeable, where you're breathing a little bit deeper, but you're not super challenged. Let's go for about 10 more seconds. You can lift up those heels. Strengthen your arches. Work your toes. I like to work out bare feet at least several times a week. Of course, I wear shoes when I run, but when I'm on my mat, I like to use my feet. I like to stay bare feet. Okay, so back to our bird dog, back to our hips. So level 1, heels below your hip and you're extending. Right heel, keep your toes pointed down, left heel, or you're placing your hands on the chair. You can place just the fingertips, shoulders below, wrists below the shoulders, heels below the hips, and we begin. Students like to ask if they should flex their toes or point their toes. It's not going to make much difference, especially when it comes to engaging your glutes and your back, of course. Seems like some of us are in a habit of always pointing the toes, especially if we have dance background. Try to keep your shoulders, your lower back stable. Very little movement in your shoulders, in your back, in your hips. Just that extension with your palm and your heel. About 10 more seconds. Four, three, two, one. Let's release. Back to working our obliques. Your hip is in line with your chair. Gently placing your palm on top of the chair. Lengthen up your back and we begin. Lower and lift. Down and lift. If you want to spice it up, lower into squat and then extend your heel. Shoulders, hips, palm are in one line. Keep imagining working out in a narrow space, maybe in between two panes of glass. I know nobody ever does it, but try to use your imagination for the sake of alignment. Last 5. That squat is optional. Last 2. And last 1. We rock, switch, opposite side. Lower your shoulders, extend your heel, bring it back to center. Lengthen your back. Maybe adding squat, down and up, squat and lift. Equal amount of times on the right side and the left side. Squat and lengthen, lower, tilt. We have 5. And again, you can point your toe, you can flex your toe. 3, 2, and 1. Place your hands on top of the chair. Your back is long, shoulders back. And from here, lunge, lunge and lift. Down and up. Heart rate is definitely up. Keep at it. Find your own rhythm. Do your best. What a great idea, working out at your lunchtime or during those short breaks when you're tired of staring at the screen. I think sports make us more productive. I think that blood rushing through our veins is good for us. It's good to reset some energies with these brief workouts. Last 10 seconds. I don't need to hold you too long doing those lunges. 3, 2, and 1. All right. How about a few feel-good stretches right on that chair. Don't look at your screen, don't look at your projects. Keep your spine long, lengthen, lean your shoulders forward, and then big circle with your arms. Bend your elbows softly. Twice again. Draw your elbows down and back. 1 more. And now, gentle twist. Bring your palm to the side of your thigh and begin to rotate. And maybe you can wrap the other arm over the back of your chair. 3, 2, and 1. Opposite side. So I heard, and probably a lot of you heard, that it's healthier to work with chair that has no back. It keeps our abs working. 3, 2, 1. Release. So that was it. That was our chair workout. Hope you had fun. I sure did. See you next time.